Hello and welcome back to the continuation of our Let's Play Civilization 6 as Mansa Musa, going for a diplomatic victory. We're going to go ahead and just go into the next turn. I do think I need to pick up the pace. I've always needed to pick up the pace when I've been playing Civ. I think that it's more important to do that now that people are watching me. And we'll come over here to Antananarivo. We'll try to do a religious conversion there, and maybe reconvert more of Tamiris. What do we do with this guy? Oh, we could actually go into combat. That's a major defeat. Ooh, but it's actually... we have two. Could grab the... no. We don't need a promotion so much as we need to actually win that little combat engagement. So much production in here. I don't know how it is. Like, this city is super slow comparatively. I guess it's just a really good adjacency holy site. Let's... oh, we can't actually build an encampment that far. Oh, no, we can. We just need to swap the tile. Yeah, let's throw an encampment down right here. 3 turns, we'll get that. We do want the fisheries promotion. And let's go ahead and grab a fishery in here. And oh, I guess we can't build a fishery because it's... oh. Well, that's dumb. We'll just wait for the tiles to expand there. It's 6 turns, not a big deal. If I had known that, I would have spread my builder charge across the builders. So I would have used the 3 charge builder rather than the 1 charge builder, just to have more around. Because, of course, you need builders to exist in order to repair tiles. So if you have 4 improvements to make and you have 2 builders to make, if you get both builders to make 2 improvements, then you still have 2 builders as opposed to having 1 builder with 2 charges. And of course, it's, you know, they could also be closer. You could put them in the different poles of your empire and have them be closer to the improvements that you want to make. Colonial offices is not important at all because we're all in the same colony. Yeah, this is good. Let's just go to the next turn. My empire is actually relatively small in terms of the number of cities, but we're going tall, which means it's fine. I think we go ahead and grab the kill. And with this one, I guess we could go for chaplain because we technically do have an injured unit somewhere nearby to heal. And we can take advantage of the city center boost to build monument and ancient walls. Oh, and luckily we just flipped our city here by winning that combat. Yeah, we're good. We have 1,000 gold. Let's buy another university. We can send an envoy to Singapore to get suzerainty. That's actually worth a little bit of production, so it's worth doing now. For the other envoy, I'm just going to bank him. Oh, I could have upgraded to a skirmisher before I set out for this, but you know what? We're just going to automate your production. Okay. One of her agendas has been satisfied. That's kind of good because we might be able to get her to declare friendship. Oh, we did it. So now we're friends with everybody who we know exists. And we're actually about to meet the other AI, which is Shaka. Okay. I don't have strong opinions on that. It does mean that we're probably the one that's going to... we're probably uncontested for the Statue of Liberty, so we can probably delay it a little bit longer. Although, it is important to pick up. You know, I don't want to wait on it. Actually, I'm going to put a pause here, and I'm going to think about how long it's going to take, or sorry, when typically it goes, so how long we can delay it. Hold on just a moment. Well, actually, you don't have to hold it all because it's a recording. Okay, what I've learned is they don't build it to the like mid to late 200s. So like 270, 260, I think 280. So as long as I build it by like 240, I feel pretty comfortable. Which means I may be overvaluing it a little bit in my previous evaluations. Keep in mind, I'm still learning how to play Civ. I'm not completely like disgusting in terms of how good I am at this game. At least not yet. The plan is to get there, someday. But this is a grassland hills mine. This is a forest. Yeah, I guess we should build the Sagupa. This is a good tile, and it feels wrong to. Oh, you know what? I could build it on this tile right here, because this is not going to be a farm triangle. Could even build it right here. Excuse me. Could even build it right here, because that is even less chance of being a farm triangle. Like, I could make a little farm arm there. Or I could build a +0. I think I'd rather just build the +2. That'll be +3, so that's not bad. Yeah, let's build our Sagupa right here. Probably could have waited on the university until that, because that's... Look, a Sagupa provides a 20% discount. So that would have been 400 gold. But I'm not crying over it. It's 2 turns. That great person is just really underwhelming. Great merchants are the worst of the great people. Actually, great admirals are pretty bad. Some great admirals can be pretty good, but great merchants on the whole, like the best thing that they can do, I think Estée Lauder, the perfume one, gives you like extra, like 6 amenities for a perfume, which is good, but just not very good. So we got ourselves an era score, or sorry, an envoy for that. We can... Actually, I don't know why I crossed the river here. I'm not planning on going over here. I want to make this sort of my sphere of influence for my religion. So we'll come to Mike Hope. Actually, we'll try to travel... I could have gone next to him and healed. So we'll actually try to travel more closely together. Military Academy? Is that something? Construct a national park. 3 biplanes. Government with 8 slots. Aerodromes. Tanks. Fighter. Have globalization. Build an aluminum mine. Build a national park. Build shipyards. Build workshops. Have the Enlightenment. Build 2 neighborhoods. Up to 4. Build an armory. There it is. Yeah, we do want to build an armory eventually, so... Does this cost money? Yeah, it costs 1 maintenance. I'm surprised that Chichen Itza is still around. What does this do? +2 culture to all rainforest tiles in the city. +1 production. That's insanely good. If we can get it. This is kind of a bait. I think I said this before, that it was a mistake to build the pyramids. It's a mistake to build Chichen Itza, but it's a fun mistake. And then after that, if we get it, we'll slap down a theater square as our final district. Because that'll be +4. Although we might not even need it. Like, it's just... It would be a disgusting amount of culture, like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10 culture. I don't want to build it in Segu because A, Segu will take way too long to actually produce it. Oh, can't see it anymore. It'll take way too long to produce it in here. And secondly, we don't want to keep this rainforest. Our capital's basically done doing productive things for us. Let's buy a trader somewhere. Let's buy a trader. Yeah. Or can we produce the trader real easy? We are building a meme Kilwa versus 5 turns for a trader. Actually, we'll wait for the trader in here. Oh, we've already almost built a trader in here. Now that I think about it, I probably should have built an archaeological museum rather than an art museum in here. Because an archaeological museum is a way to convert your production into tourism and culture. And this is a way to convert your great people points into culture. But I don't have a strong great people economy. So I'll basically never get a great artist unless I patronize it. So this was the wrong call, just thoroughly. Although I could use this art museum to buy great works of art from whoever is going to be in the lead, probably Pericles. I could buy a few from him and just slow him down just a tad. I think it might be worth it to do that. Once I finish the art museum. She wants an embassy, we'll grant her that. So rushing civil engineering is not that important. Okay, and Forbidden City's gone. So we made the right call by not building the Forbidden City. How long will it take? 250 gold? We could get the cheaper upgrades card plugged in. Yeah, let's move you there just as quickly as you'll go. And I guess we just wait a turn for you. So just hold on a sec. Oh, there's Taruga. Taruga wants us to construct an encampment, which we just did. That's so frustrating. Let's try to get open borders with. Will you get it? I forgot to get a delegation with him. That's worth a little bit of friendship. He wants me to pay for open borders. That's not a big deal. Preslov exists as well. Preslov wants us to trigger a Eureka for metal casting. What is the Eureka for metal casting? Own 2 crossbowmen. We will do that as soon as possible. For now, we have 3 envoy points. None of these suzerainities are crucial. We could pull suzerainty from Vilnius out from under to Myris. I guess we just go for a little bit more gold and then we... Yeah. Let's just spread them out a little bit. Because that's also worth 2 gold per turn. Yeah, so that's the last charge for this. But then we have this empire and we'll come backfill to get some more pressure for Snoopin. Okay. Oh yeah, we're totally friends. She wants to renew our friendship. That's really good news. Okay, and they're both pretty healed now. So that means we can pretty easily go on a campaign to bring our religion to this sort of sphere of the world. It is... oh, we are close to a dark age. 10 turns, and it'll take us 7 era score. How could we get 3 era score? We couldn't get 4 era score from the Mandakalu cavalry. Ooh, we could buy a shipyard now. Yeah, and we're waiting for industrialization, 9 turns. I could wait to buy the factories and then the coal power plant. That could be good. I think a shipyard in here could help me build some of this infrastructure. Well, actually, no, it's not a very good shipyard. It's only going to be +1, right? The adjacency bonus of the harbor. And then +1 production for all unimproved coast or lake tiles for the city. That's just that one right there. So that shipyard is not very important. This shipyard, I would say, is more important because at least it's a +2 in a city that really desperately needs that production. At least this one had one of our holy sites. I think I'll buy a shipyard in Segu. And I guess I won't worry about the fact that there's not a Sukuba in here. Yeah, we'll save some of this gold for our factory because that'll actually benefit everybody. In fact, if I pray for science a little bit, I might actually be able to finish industrialization and then get a factory for Aeroscore, or sorry, a coal power plant for Aeroscore. Will it be the world's first coal power plant? Let's see. World climate. There's currently no pollution. It's a gambit, because we don't even know that we have coal in our empire anywhere. But I think you do get Aeroscore from being the world's first coal power plant. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's finish our ancient walls in here, and then we'll pray for science. I guess we can build ancient walls in here as well. And then we'll pray for a little bit of science. Yeah, okay. I like that idea. Meanwhile, do we hard build the shipyard in here that's worth +2 production for... I think it'd probably be better to go ahead and start building some of this infrastructure in terms of like library and university. I'm saving my gold. And I don't need the faith. The faith is just disgusting still. In fact, I guess I should save faith for great people. But I think I could grab a couple more apostles just to make sure that I secure my religion over here. Can't build an apostle in there because it doesn't have the infrastructure necessary. Let's do one more, because that's not even going to put me down from 1,000 faith. Where do we go with this one? Gold focus. Does put a little bit more religious pressure in Berserk, but religious pressure is not worth the science. Like, religious pressure is really not the way you flip cities in this game. Okay, go ahead and automate your exploration again, and we're done. I don't know why I was having trouble dismissing that. I guess I was pushing the wrong mouse button. Okay, there's civil engineering. So we got the public works card. And what do we go for now? I think we go for... I think we'll go for democracy this game just to get our discount on purchases with gold because we have so much gold. 400 gold. Give power thirst to your gold. Let's work towards our tier 3 government. So what do we need to do to get there? We need to earn 3 great people, have an alliance with another civilization. So, oh man, that's a big freaking, oh man. I have totally neglected to get some alliances. Let's create a military alliance with her. She wants me to pay a little bit for it. I would love to pay for it. Let's grab a, well, not a cultural alliance with Pericles because he's in the lead. Let's grab a cultural alliance with Chandragupta. Or we could grab a religious alliance. Your allies' religion does... Yeah, let's grab a religious alliance with Chandragupta, because that way that'll allow us to keep our religion in our spaces. So that's fine. And then maybe we should get... I'm worried about him popping off. She's probably the most scientific of the cities, and she's also... Pericles is currently the furthest behind. So let's grab... First of all, let's grab open borders with him. And let's see if we can grab a research alliance with him. Or let's grab an economic alliance, actually. Okay, so there's our alliances. Do I want... I'll grab a cultural alliance with her. She's not going to win a culture game against Pericles. But I needed to get those 8 years ago, because I want to grab level 2 alliances so that I can boost chemistry. So that was a big, big mistake. So we have our level 2, or excuse me, we have our alliance. We'll go for diplomatic service, then that'll allow us to grab some embassies. We'll get the Enlightenment on, and then we're not going to be declaring war using a casus belli. We could grow a city to 15 population. That is a definite possibility. Probably not going to research radio before we get to mass media. Have 3 cores in your military. How do we learn what a core is? It is... Oh, research astronomy. We can grab the boost for colonialism. Nationalism is cores? Yeah, so we'll get nationalism. Actually, let's go for a quick nationalism. Then we will make a core. We could make 3 cores, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we've got our free cores. Let's go ahead and grab some snooping. And let's take our promotions really quick. I don't think I'm going to want to buy any more apostles. Could grab indulgence spender. That's fine. What do we want with you? Let's grab debater, just in case we do get into combat. And let's grab indulgence. So not very good grabs on those. Let's see. Let's get a trade route to Chennai. Just to make sure we're trading with him. What else do we produce in here? I guess we're pretty much done for a little while. I don't want to build an aqueduct over one of my good tiles. So I could just pray for culture. And that's currently... Oh, we were going to finish a trader in here, weren't we? No, it's finished. Okay. Let's just pray for culture for a little while. And maybe in 16 turns we'll have something else to do in that city. We do get the production discount for city centers for a little while. How many more turns? 20 turns. Could theoretically just build out my entire city center suite here. I don't really need to invest in Segu very much. It's doing fine on its own. And we won't need it until 80 turns from now. In 11 turns we could slap down that Suguba, and then we could buy the library and university in here, and we could grab the lighthouse, all that stuff. I don't know, I think I should be a little bit more efficient in terms of gold. Our near term is to build industrialization. We've got policies to grab. Should I get triangular trade at this point? I think it's probably not as worth it because, again, we're behind on science and culture. Let's get the professional army swapped in. Okay, that's worth 9 gold per turn, but this is worth an envoy. and science. So I'm happy with that. Oh, we've got another governor promotion. Purchase districts with faith. That could be good. Could have been good if I had gotten him earlier, but not now. It might be good later to buy like aerodromes, because building 2 aerodromes and then constructing biplanes and all that stuff. I might like that. Is there anything else that really helps us? Like, I guess grants does give us great people generation. Let's do that. And currently he's in a place that will give us realistically no good great people generation. I could move him to get great engineer points. Great engineers are good. Or I could move him to a place where I could get great scientist and great engineer points. I think that's probably worth it, especially because he's going to innately boot this. Yeah, let's move him from our capital into Genet. And then let's move him to... Well, our capital doesn't need to grow anymore, does it? It's doing fine. Could move him to Nioro. Nioro would be the one that suffers from not having the Republican legacy policy card. So if I do this, it allows me to not run the Republican legacy card. Yeah, so we don't need this city to grow anymore. It's already built everything. If it grows to grab a theater square, that's fine, but it's not that important. How do we get back to Hinduism so quickly? Well, what does it do? Can spread it 2 extra times. That's fine. So let's do that. Let's convert and convert. And now it won't flip back because we're in a religious alliance. That does mean that this will not flip naturally, so we'll have to send an apostle down that way. But I think I'll send this apostle back over here to Pokrovka next, and then we'll send one of our indulgence vendors over. I think I'll send this indulgence vendor. That's a debater. Let's send him towards the north. Let's send our indulgence vendor to Kuloba. Which means we should probably send this one more down here. We can discover more of Tomyros' empire as well. And if we get a little bit more era score, then we can just outright buy our Mandakalu cavalry. Although, 7 turns. It'll be a bit of a crunch, because it'll take 700 for the Mandakalu cavalry. We have no idea how much it'll take to build the factory and then the coal power plant, but we do think it'll be the world first. Overall, things are going pretty well. We're getting basically what we want. So that's pretty good. I think maybe we move it over here. And then we'll just do a concentrated burst. Actually, it might even only take 1. In which case... Did that give us gold? I wasn't paying attention. In which case we're overcommitting to that. Okay. The science is definitely worth the extra little bit. I think we will have the ability to secure ourselves a normal age. Now that I take a pause for a second, do I really want a normal age? Because I am playing Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa does get an extra trade route every time you enter a golden age. And if you go for a dark age, it actually means that the next golden age is a little bit easier to get. So if I purposefully go for a dark age here, I don't think I'll have any kind of loyalty issues. Because I have tons of governors. But then, it potentially gets me to a heroic age, which could be really good. And more importantly, it gives me a trade route. Let's just position him up here and see if we need to go to... Yeah, because he's coming back down to Antananarivo to convert. So this is a chaplain. We'll move you up here. We'll move you here. And you can still convert. And we'll move you... Yeah, you can't convert yet, but... That's one charge. This is one charge. And then we'll use the indulgence vendor for the last charge. So actually I need to move you over. And we can swap out Republican Legacy, which means we can run whatever we want, including... We could go for Craftsman because we have some pretty good industrial adjacency bonuses, but I think it's probably better to grab the gold. Could get Civil Prestige. That's even more housing. I think let's get Town Charters. That's probably going to be worth an insane amount of gold. And we don't need Professional Army anymore. We can grab Conscription. Yeah, we just upped ourselves by 45 gold. That's a lot. There's Uluru. So that's actually worth a little bit of era score as well. Who are you? You're the Indulgence Vendor, dude. So... I might be able to flip that city. Ooh, I'm so glad that I'm friends with her, because look at this. This is scary. Oh, yikes. Can I not come there? Oh, yeah, next turn I can. Okay. Okay, so that's +3. So it could be okay to just grab the normal age. It might be something that I do without even trying. So let's just go ahead and throw you to the there will not be a majority religion after one more charge. Now will there be snooping? There will not be a majority religion still. That is... Oof, that is a lot of pressure to overcome. I dumped my apostle over there. Yeah, it's worth it to be time efficient. We don't really need that extra gold. It's fine. Oh, I thought that was going to be my religion. Oops. Whatever. This is a good candidate for purchasing an amphitheater. I want to save my gold a little while because I want to make sure that I get my industrial zone. We'll purchase ourselves a normal age here. It's okay. There's no advantage to a normal age, but the only advantage is to get our industrialization live as soon as possible, which we really want. We'll see what happens when we get there. For now, I think I do want to go buy some great works. Oh, we can get embassies now. We know what they are. Embassy. Can I have an embassy? They are not interested. Can I have an embassy? And Chandragupta. That's the other embassy. I do want to see if I can buy his great works. Will you give me 26 gold per turn? What about great works of art? It's a lot of gold. It's a lot of gold to prevent him from winning. What about just trying to buy them one at a time? 16 gold. Yeah, he seems smart enough to... He knows how to multiply. Sometimes they don't. Yeah. That's basically multiplication there. Is it time to buy these? Let's hold off a couple turns. And let's go ahead and just commit this to like a commercial hub investment. I don't see why this city is so lame in terms of production. It does have a holy site, doesn't it? Oh, all the other tiles are garbage. That would be why. It is working some mines, but I mean, mines don't do anything for us. They do give us gold. Could work on a builder, improve those tiles that I'm working in here. Can you purchase a spy? You cannot purchase a spy, so we need to hard build with spies. Let's just build gold in here. Or let's build culture. Now that I know what I want to build in here, though, I can dump these theater square festivals and I can grab a spy. Which means we probably should put in the Machiavellianism card once we know, once we have unlocked it. We can have one spy. And let's bring you just back up to Segu. Okay. That's Protestantism. What are you doing in my area, Protestantism? What do we build in Kirina? Maybe we build a couple skirmishers to go send them out to the world. Oh, there's infrastructure that we're missing. I do want to wait a couple turns because I want to get those, yeah, let's just build a shrine. If we build a shrine, that gets us closer to those diplomatic victory points. Or sorry, this diplo favor. Holy crap. There we go. There's the capital converted. What about this one? And there's that one converted. This is a major victory. Oh, there's 3 religions around here. Oh, clutch. Didn't know I had unlocked those. That also means that we could get some more production in where we're building the Chichen Itza. Is it worth it to buy a builder in here? I think it's probably worth it. Oh, could wait for the public works card and buy a bunch of builders all at the same time. That seems good. Well, let's go ahead and get our kill. Get another kill too. You can come down, can you? Yeah, you can come down to Chertomlik. Chertomlik. That's a name. I think that's probably going to do it for this one. We've done a lot in this video. We've gone on a religion spree here. It's been interesting. Well, I think we're going to go into a dark age. Yeah. Well, in the next video, we'll grab our industrialization. We'll see if we grab our dark age or whether we get the first coal factory. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Give me a like. Oh, wow, I'm a little late. Give me a like. I'll see you in the next one.